Yo, what's going on, everybody? You guys are tuned in to the Multiverse Theory Podcast. I'm joined here with Carmine. Say what's up to the people.
Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy Carmine. We getting into it. Iron Fist Season 2. We've been waiting. Let's get it.
We're doing Iron Fist, like he said, Iron Fist Season 2 review. And if you guys didn't already know about this podcast, we do comics, movies, anything basically nerd related. Please check out our Facebook page, check out our YouTube channel, and check out our SoundCloud. Type in The Multiverse Theory, and it should pop up a red like speech bubble with the logo on there. That'll be it. So we're going to get into the review for Iron Fist Season 2. Now, why did they do this to us? That's my question.
Why they do what?
Why did they do this, man? Why didn't they do this last season? Like, what is wrong with these people, bro?
Yo, bro, I don't understand. No, but you know what it was? I was telling you though, they changed showrunners. That showrunner from last year was trash. Not only was a combination of it was a bad showrunner, but the actor that plays Iron Fist, he even came out and said it. He only had 2 weeks to prepare for the role before they started shooting. Like that's never gonna work.
Never.
You gotta be able to prepare. And if you're not someone, and if you don't know the comics, if you don't know shit like that, you need more time to do research, prepare for the character, get the character down. He didn't have that time, so I'm glad he went through his lumps in Iron Fist Season 2, and then he was in Defenders. He got to do some more Danny Rand stuff in Defenders, and he was actually better in the Defenders than he was in Iron Fist Season 1. So he got to do that. So come Iron Fist Season 2, he should already be on point. The martial arts should look better. That's the one problem with Iron Fist, the first season that I had. The martial arts to me was garbage.
Yeah, and also he was in Luke Cage as well.
It was not very good. Yeah, he's in. Well, it's a one episode of Luke Cage, but yeah. But yeah, that's the main problem. If the side character Colleen Wing, martial arts looks way better than the main character of the show, that's a problem.
Absolutely,
that's not good. Like, that was mind-boggling to me. Like, I love Colleen. Like, she was a complete standout in Season 1. But that was a problem. So coming into Season 2, obviously I had extreme low expectations. I knew they had a new showrunner. I knew this guy had more time to play a character, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, I had low expectations, but I was hopeful that this, like, in my head, I'm like, there's no way that this is going to be as bad as Season 1 again. There's no way. The only way you can go is up. So basically, Season 2 to me, I enjoyed it more than Luke Cage Season 2.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm on the same one because Luke Cage
Season 2
felt really. I guess the word for it is kind of lazy in a sense. It just felt like they took a bunch of characters and was like, oh, okay, well, let's make you guys put in this scenario and you guys try to figure it out, because it felt like it was just scattered, or it just felt like they tried to stretch it out to 10 episodes. Bro, when it could have been 5.
I was more interested in Misty Knight than I was everything involving Luke Cage.
Absolutely.
And that's just the way it was.
And did it feel like maybe this is just me? Mike Colton, his acting in Season 2 of Luke Cage felt like it was kind of phoned in a little bit. Like, it felt like he didn't really want to be there like that.
I can see that.
Just a little bit.
I do feel like him personally, Mike Colton. I feel like he was better in Season 1.
Yeah.
As a character, I felt like he was better. But yeah, I really enjoyed Iron Fist, like, from the jump.
From the first episode, bro.
From the first episode, going into the first episode, he had the little Iron Fist bandana or whatever around his mouth. Yo, when he left the fist and he punched that truck, I was like, okay, we getting it.
I'm like, they trying this time.
We starting to get things popping now.
They got that Eminem kamikaze syndrome. Y'all start talking crazy about my first product, we gonna come back around and hit y'all with something else.
Yeah, man, that was great, and it's crazy what the when the guy has time, and you change showrunners, his martial arts looks so much better.
So much better.
Yo, the fight choreography in this season was awesome. From everybody, it was complete awesome.
Yeah, I agree. And let me ask you this. One of the main problems I had from season 1 is that they didn't necessarily let me or make me care about Danny Rand at all. Did season 2 do this for you? Did they make you care about him more?
I did care about him more. Although I will say this, I do feel like I do feel like one thing about Danny Rand that didn't change from season 1, and even in Defenders, he's not very intelligent when it comes to battle strategy.
Right.
And as you can see in this season, when Colleen finally, when he messed up his leg, whatever, and Colleen finally agreed to train him, she kept saying, "Let's see you act discipline, using your choices, making the right decision in battle," because that's one big problem I had with him. Like, he was so reactionary in season 1. Like, he didn't think, he just rushed into battle. It's like he was so his anger, like, if he was pissed off at something, let me go solve it with my fist.
Yeah, he was so
you're
impulsive.
you're the Iron Fist, but think about it, like, and it's like Colleen thought everything for him, and that's the one. If I do have to pick a negative, that's the one negative I have of season 2. But the difference is, it wasn't as glaring in this season as it was in season 1. It was there, but I could look past it.
Yeah,
this
I
time
agree.
I could look past it this time because he was better as Danny Rand, and a lot of things around him was so much better than season 1. So I could look past that flaw. There's going to be a flaw in the show. There's no show is perfect. We can pick negatives or whatever. Even if they're nitpicky, we can still pick negatives, and there's nothing that's perfect. But I just feel more interested in Danny Rand this season. I really did.
Yeah, I agree.
Last season I could give two shits about him. The only thing I cared about was Colleen. Last season I didn't care about Danny Rand. I didn't care about his brother
or his sister.
I damn sure didn't care about his sister. But this season I cared about all of them.
Yeah, I agree too, because I think one of the things that was impressive to me this season is that Danny Rand. Spoiler alert! If we haven't said it yet, so spoiler alert. Towards the end of the season, where he admitted to the fact that he kind of needed the Iron Fist for him to kind of, I guess, to kind of summarize it, to make him feel important, because he was just kind of obsessed with the power. The fact that he was able to take responsibility to his impulsive behavior, I thought that was a great, mature moment for his character.
Yeah,
but I felt like in the first season,
absolutely.
he never had that moment where he got more mature. It was just like he was just immature the entire season, and there was really no character development at all with this guy.
Absolutely. And one thing that I thought that was fantastic is the fact that it's something, it didn't make me turn the corner on him, because from the beginning of this season, because I started to turn the corner on him, but I really turned the corner to completely liking Danny Rand when he actually thought about it and he said, I've been going about this all wrong. He looked at Colleen straight in her eye and said, you are the one that's worthy for the Iron Fist, not me. It's yours now, not mine. And he's willing to give up everything for her, because he saw she's the one that's the disciplined one. She's the one that's the intelligent one. She's the one that looks at every scenario, and obviously she was a teacher. She's a great teacher. She's the one that is fit for the Iron Fist. And at the time, Danny Rand was not. You even saw it in the season when he had to go down in that subway area just to punch a broken metal door, just to use the Iron Fist, because he had such an urge to use it.
Yeah.
Those are the things that were a problem, and after everything that happened to him, where what's his name? What's his Davos, yeah, where Davos took the fist from him, broke him down, beat him up, and them jits beat him up too. All of that broke, and Davos broke his leg. All of that made him be like, you know what, I'm not worthy.
He humbled him.
I'm just not. Yeah, it really humbled him. I'm not worthy. So that was great. That was fantastic.
That was really good. Yeah, like I said, it was the character development that was definitely missing in the first season. And like you, I like the fact that he like became mature and was like, you know what, I'm not mature enough to handle this type of power, but I see that you are. You have the mentality, you have the patience, you have the integrity to take care of this. For me, I'm messing with this like it's some type of game, as if it's some sick need for power. And I was like, wow, it was good to see him get more mature. And on Danny Rand, do you feel like, because this season, what me and you talked about a lot is that the surrounding characters were amazing. Now, do you think that this season suffered from the Dark Knight syndrome, like we talked about before, where the Batman is just okay, but everything around him is amazing?
I think in a way, you can say that a little bit. You can. I don't think you can completely say that, because I feel like even though I feel like Colleen was better, another character that I'm going to name that was better, and another character was better. Even though there were characters that were better than him, I don't think that he brought the series. Like, I don't think he brought it down to a negative. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there was that much of a complete drop off for her to say that, because if you compare Heath Ledger's Joker to Christian Bale's Batman, to me that's a fucking huge drop off.
Okay.
There's a huge drop off to me.
Okay.
But this time I don't think it was. I think he held his own as Danny Rand, and I think and I think it was great. I think he helped. I think he really did help.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
This series, and I hope he pushed the series along. So I don't think it's that Dark Knight syndrome. But boy, let me tell you, boy. Everybody in the comment section, forgive me if I'm saying it. I don't know if it's I don't remember if it's Typhoon Mary or Thyroid Mary, whatever. I think it's Typhoid. Yeah, Typhoid Mary was fantastic.
Amazing,
best character this season to me. I was completely invested in everything about her. Completely invested. Like, she stole this season for me. Fantastic.
So
bro.
much character depth, man. It's so ridiculous.
So much, bro. The fact that she had this multiple personality, and you could see the one side of her, the sweet side of her, interacting with Danny, caring, and then you have this other side. That's just
Walker.
Oh my God, Walker, bro. Walker was a beast.
Right. and it takes a special person to be able to handle a person with multiple personalities. And one scene to me that stood out the most, that kind of blew me away, because not anybody can play this character, and is when the night before, she had to like make a video to speak to her other personality, leave it out and leave a note, so when she wakes up the next morning as the other person, she would read the note and watch the video. I was like, that is an amazing way to show that these two people she have in her brain are completely separate. She has no control over either or. And I was like, wow, that was really smart.
The female characters in this show and in this season completely stole the show.
Stole it, all of it.
All of them. Yeah. They all completely stole the show. Mary above everybody else. I put her above everybody else because the way she had to play the character, the multiple depths to the character, like, it was just amazing. Like, Colleen was Colleen. She was fantastic. She was her. Like, great. Misty was phenomenal. Like, she was her. She was awesome. But the actor that played Mary, what she had to do in this season, that wasn't, like, I felt like that was a Wilson Fisk Daredevil type performance.
Absolutely, I agree.
Like, that's how great that was. And the fact that we got to the end, I loved how they did this, bro. How you think it's over for her and her story. Not that she's dead or anything, but it's over for her and her story. And at the end, they show, oh no, we're not done with her. She got another personality for us to explore in the next season.
Absolutely.
That was just, bro. When I saw that, bro, when Joy had that gun to her, and she was like, apparently I have another personality, and pointing a gun to my chest. I don't know what triggers her, but maybe pointing a gun to my chest. Whoa, you want to find out? I was like, okay. Whoa, it's getting okay. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it.
I thought that was cool too, because like you said, so many depths to her character, and with her having multiple personalities, it made her that much more interesting, because every time she got on the screen, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what character you're going to get. You don't know how she was going to react. And the way that we didn't know what triggered her switching from character to character and found out at the end, I think that part was really, really smart how they played that out. Because they could have just told us.
That was fantastic.
But they just found a way to do it. It's so smart.
Yep, that was fantastic. Oh, and it was another thing that was awesome. Like, we didn't know that she had multiple personalities yet, but when Mary brought Danny the pictures and was like, somebody named Walker is after you or spying on you, look out, da 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 da. Because we didn't know she had multiple personalities when she brought the picture. We didn't really know yet. And then when Davos saw the picture and how they got the picture, da da da, and then when they went to her crib, I was like, oh, okay, we getting it now, okay, like, bro. Oh, well, another thing I need to say, Netflix, Marvel Netflix, give me Daughters of the Dragon now.
They have to do it.
I don't want to wait. You give it to me. You understand?
Yeah.
You put that, you make that priority. Fuck Iron Fist season 3. Give me Daughters of the Dragon. Make Mary the big bad of Daughters of the Dragon series, and give me that right now, because that's what I want, bro. Absolutely. That's what I want.
Man, yeah,
dog.
I agree,
bro. Who would have thought in both Luke Cage and Iron Fist, the two lead character females are the ones that are the standouts? Because to me, they are. We all know Colleen for sure, but Misty Knight is the standout for me. Luke Cage, I love her. Oh my gosh, she is cute too. Anyway, but Misty is awesome. Like, and I remember, I know you made that statement. I agree with you. I mean, they do be, sometimes they do be jobbing her out. Sometimes
she be getting toe up, bro. She be coming out, she be popping out like she gonna do something too, and then she get she be getting tagged,
but bro. But I want to see though. They might be doing some upgrades on her arm now though. I want to see if they do.
Yeah. I definitely want to see that. Speaking of the ladies too, one person that was missing that I kind of didn't notice when I first started watching it, Claire.
Claire?
Yeah.
What do you?
Rosario Dawson.
Oh, Rosario Dawson. Yeah, but you didn't hear it. They said that they kind of she's not gonna be in those Marvel Netflix series for now.
Yeah, I heard she wasn't sure about it.
Yeah, I think she didn't want to do it. I think it's a movie role she got, or is it she wanted to take a break for them? So that's why I think they wrote her out in season 2 of Luke Cage, and then that's why you didn't see her in this. So
because she was like the rite of passage.
And I don't think, I don't think you'll see her in Daredevil season 3. So
yeah. So
for now, I don't think she'll be in it. But if they do Daughters of the Dragon, I would love to see her show up.
Definitely want to see Daughters of the Dragon. Speaking of that too, the chemistry between Misty Knight and Colleen, man, now
it's
great,
it's Daughters of the Dragon. It's Daughters of the Dragon, bro. Yeah, that's absolutely what it is, bro. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Watching Iron Fist season 2 just make me want to see. Like we saw in those couple episodes of Luke Cage when when Colleen was helping her, she was in a bar, trying to help her through everything she was going through, blah blah blah. Like we saw the chemistry there. We first saw a little chemistry in Defenders, and then we saw Luke Cage, but boy, to get Misty into Iron Fist season 2, another thing that made Iron Fist season 2 just so much better. The fact that Misty was in there, like she came in like episode 4 and then was in like for the rest of the series.
And she fit in
like
perfectly.
Yes, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. She fit in so perfect, man. I loved it, bro. Like I said, I won Daughter to the Dragon. It was great. And you know, I want to say this. Joy and her brother. Last season, I was not feeling them at all. They were crap. They were annoying. But I love the dynamic that they gave them this season, especially the brother. What's his name? I forgot his name.
Who? Her brother?
Yeah, her brother.
Oh,
Joy's
Ward.
brother. Ward. Yeah, especially Ward.
Demetrius.
I liked his dynamic of dealing with the anger issues that he had, him going to meetings, and the dynamic that he had with the one that's in charge of the meetings. The fact that, you know, they had a little relationship on the side.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, first it was just, you know, booty calls, whatever. But but you can tell that he really liked her.
Yeah, he did.
And she really liked him. And, you know, obviously in that one episode he kind of fucked it up when he was drunk in the bar. Yo, he got his ass whooped in that bar,
Yeah,
by
he
the
got.
way. Boy, did he get his ass whooped. But
Oh,
yo,
man.
he got fucked up.
Yeah.
But yo, but then to find out that she's pregnant, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. And I actually, yo, that's how you know his character was better this season, because when he went to go see her, apologize to her, everything and that, and she basically told him like, yo, I'm gonna raise this kid on my own. You need to get your shit together, blah blah blah. Like, you can see like the sadness and disappointment in his face, and I actually felt for him,
Yeah, I
bro.
felt for him too.
Bro, everything that happened in season 1 to him, I didn't give a fuck. I could care less.
Yeah, because it
But
felt like
this season,
his character was like paper thin in the first one. Like,
yeah,
there was like
absolutely.
zero depth.
Yep, absolutely. And I loved how this is where the show kind of threw you for a loop. Last season, you would think Ward would be the one to turn on Danny Rand in a blink of an eye. How much he did not like Danny.
Mm-hmm.
But this season, that guy had Danny's back whenever he needed him.
Absolutely.
Whenever he needed him.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a great dynamic to see. And I feel like Joy's character in the beginning, like, you could tell even for the very first episode, or very first couple episodes, yeah, she was with Davos. She had plans with Davos to do this. But you can tell in her face and in some scenes, like, she was starting to regret it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could tell why she was trying to avoid having interactions with Danny, because how innocent Danny is in his personality, how much Danny cares about her, was making her regret her decisions.
Yeah.
It was getting to her, and to see it pay off to where she was trying to help Danny. She was trying to get that bowl back from Davos, and I felt for her when Davos pushed her off of that little ledge thing. Like,
yo, I
that was
cringed
like,
a little bit when that happened.
yeah, I did too. Like, I thought she was dead, bro. I was like, oh shit, because you know, Ward and Walker was on their way.
It was on their way too, and he just said it. He's like, she told me this because she thinks he might not make it. And next scene, basically, she gets knocked over the rail by Davos.
Yep.
And to see the way
Like,
she was when she was still alive and still like crippling and
her
crawling.
head, yes,
like,
and her head was busted open. Like, yo, I thought that Asian nigga was gonna off her, bro.
That's what I thought too.
He was about to off her, dog. I was like, no, you better not do it, Shang-Chi. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And then he didn't do it. I was like, oh, another thing, and I was telling you, one thing I loved what this show did, bro. Those gang of kids, those little group of kids, from the very beginning, they were looked at as an annoyance in the beginning. But as the season went on and how the episodes went on, they became more and more important for the show and what happens in the show. How that one kid that was the so-called leader of that little group, and to see what happened to him in that alley.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
What happened to him in an alley after Davos fucking did a Mortal Kombat fatality to that restaurant owner, dog. That was a straight fatality,
he
bro.
punched a hole through his stomach, man.
That was straight
Jesus
fatality.
Christ.
Yo, Davos was a straight killer with that Iron Fist.
That's the thing about this season that I really love is that every character in this season got character development.
Yep.
We can say Misty Misty is who she is, right? She got a little bit. She didn't get as much, but other people they got a lot of. Even Davos, how Davos was when they first started, up to how he was towards the end. He got kind of Misty.
Misty did no. I was saying Misty didn't need that really that much character development. So Misty was Misty. She's she's good the way there. Davos needed character development. Ward needed character development. Joy needed character development. Those three really needed character development. They were trash last season, and they got it. Absolutely.
And Davos had that complex, like he had the Killmonger complex. The Killmonger Thanos complex. When we say we love when our villains are relatable and they feel like they're doing the right thing, but they're going about it the wrong way. So
because he still felt betrayed by Danny. The fact that he took his birthright away from him. And not only did he take his birthright, because I felt like Davos could have forgave that, but he blames Danny for what happened to his home. The fact that his home wasn't there anymore. He blames Danny for that. But at the same time, you can tell that he still has love for Danny. Yep. He could have killed Danny anytime he wanted to. When he took the Iron Fist from him, he could have killed him. But he didn't kill him.
He could have killed him. Even when they was
wanted to spare him. Yeah.
Even when it was in that recreational center, he was like, move out of the way. He could have just took him out right then and there and not even have to worry about him. And he still cared about him. But at the same time, it's cool to show that he's like, I'm going to do justice my way because the way you're doing it isn't doing any type of change. It's not affecting any type of change. And then when you saw the students started to notice that Davos is tripping, like when he punched a hole in that dude's stomach, because he wasn't even part of the what do they call it, the Tigers or whatever?
Yeah.
Like the kid was like, "Yo, this dude's tripping, man. I'm up out of here, man." They was right about you, man. You wildin'.
And you can see that Davos was already unstable. You can see that what Danny was going through with his Iron Fist and what the Iron Fist turned him into, how he had to keep using it, how it was messing with his mental of holding it together. Well, Davos was already unstable, so he's gonna be even more mental with the Iron Fist. He has him in both his hands, so he was gonna be even more unstable. So because Joy was telling him like, you need to show your face, show that you're helping the people, blah blah blah, and he went and did that. The guy out of fear just told him one time, "Thank you for your help, that's great, but I don't want this around here, da da da." And as soon as the guy said that, Davos fucking snapped and killed him.
Punched a hole through his stomach.
Yeah, just completely snapped and killed him. Yo, that was crazy though. I
didn't
was so shocked.
I didn't expect that at all.
I was so shocked when that kid was like, "Yo, you're crazy, man. We need to. We're out of here." And then that dude, the other kid, just slit his throat. I was like,
"Yeah,
oh."
That whole scene was just shocking. I didn't expect. I'm like, "Yo,
nope."
This thing just got really violent, and just to show how much influence he has on these kids, I was like, "Wow, it's crazy." How much
that was insane. That scene was insane, bro. That was crazy. Like, and then another thing that was crazy. That was at the end, bro. At the end, Danny. I like that. I like the fact that Danny was getting on the plane. He was going to go to China or whatever he was going to go, and he told Ward to come with him. Like, I like that. Like, that's another dynamic. Like, I like that. You can see that, like, Danny looks at Ward as his brother. Like, he looks at him as his brother, and, he saw that Ward was already going through his own shit. So he's like, "Yo, just come with me."
Yes, come on.
Just come with me, bro. Yes, come with me. And then when they cut, and then it said they cut to New York, and then my bae, Colleen, stopped that car, and then she had that fist, and then the sword lit up. I was like, "Oh!"
That was wild. That was wild. I was You know what?
Dog, I was hype.
You know what? Colleen this season, she like I like Mary, but Colleen is probably my favorite character in this season.
I agree,
bro. Because
she is.
She's so ride or die. It's not even funny, man. She was for Danny. Like every step of the way, when he was hurt, she trained him. When people was trying to steer him the wrong way, she was there trying to defend him. Like when she was a gangster at the table.
Colleen was the one that said multiple times, I don't trust Mary.
Mm-hmm.
Keep an eye on Mary. Look at Mary. Mary.
Danny was not
And
listening.
And Danny kept saying, "Oh no, she's okay. She's fine." Da 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 da. No, nigga.
A woman
Listen
knows,
to
bro.
Colleen, bro.
A woman
yes. Yes, bro. I was so and Colleen had a journey. She had a journey this season. She had to get over the fact that she didn't want to teach no more. She didn't want to get back into the life no more because she felt responsible for certain things that happened in the past.
Mm-hmm.
She felt responsible. So to see the fact that she got out of that and she learned how to get back in. She learned that yes, and she saw. I think it was that scene to where Davos was coming to attack that the wife of the gang dude in the center that she worked at where all those innocent people were.
Yep.
And what turned the corner for her was when the kid that she looked after, that she really cared about, he died.
BB.
BB when he got stabbed, bro, I was sad, bro.
That was sad.
I liked him.
Yeah.
I really liked him.
That was like the coolest
I really
dude.
liked BB.
Man, whenever they got a character,
bro.
when I was like, man, I wish I could hang out with this dude in real life, because he seemed like a cool dude. Like when that happened, I was like,
and he just got straight stabbed up, bro. I was like, yo, I know that they teenage kids, but Colleen, you need to snap every last one of their necks, bro.
No, I'm surprised she didn't kill him.
Bro, I was like, yo, they gotta go. They gotta go. They gotta go for BB, bro. But that was her turning point. That's what made her be like, okay, I need to get this Iron Fist.
Mm-hmm.
I need to be the one to hold it now.
Mm-hmm.
So that was dope. Like Colleen had a great journey.
I think it was smart too when Missy Knight talked to her and she was like, because you feel the need to take responsibility for Danny, and she realized that like she was kind of coddling him and kind of trying to be more so his mom rather than being his partner, and trying to take care of him and protect him from things that some things he got to get exposed to and some things he got to figure out for himself. And sometimes being that way can be the detriment of the person that you with, because it's hindering them from maturing. And once you kind of let go, that's when he started to mature a little bit more. And I was like, wow,
that's why he left. And that's another reason why he left.
Mm-hmm.
He had to figure shit out on his own. He had to do this on his own. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Netflix has a really big opportunity. Danny Rand went off to China with Ward. Colleen is in New York with her Iron Fist. Daughters of the Dragon season 1 needs to start next year.
Yeah, it has to, man. It's gotta happen.
Because Danny's not there right now. So it's just Colleen there with Misty. Mm-hmm. So let's get it popping. Like, it's easy, bro. Let's just get it popping.
Yeah,
like, I don't understand. Yo, that shit was crazy though. After that scene that I was talking about at the end, when they was in China and Ward was talking shit to that dude, and you got to deal with him. And this nigga, I'm like, well, when he pulled his coat back and he had those two guns, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Why is the Iron Fist need gun? What? What's going on? Yo, bro. And then when his guns lit up, I was like, yo, so he got the two fists now. What's going on?
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, it's over.
Yeah, it's over. My God. He had the two glowing guns. And it's one thing that was about this season, too, and I agree with you what you said about the coat thing. I made this kind of like this joke to you on Messenger, but like it feels like this season, it was weird because it was like weird in a good way, because it felt like multiple movies mixed into one show and weaved really well together. Like the story of Mary, that could have been a movie by itself. Obviously,
yes, it could have.
The Daughters of Dragon, obviously that's a thing by itself. That could have been a movie by itself. Davos story could have been a thing by itself. Like all of them by themselves were like great movies put into one season, and I was like, it worked so well that you didn't even notice it really like that. Cause
absolutely.
Even with the Daughters, like I told you, it seemed like one moment it was like I was watching Law and Order, the next moment it felt like I was watching Rush Hour. It was like, it was crazy, man.
Yeah, and I gotta give it to Iron Fist season 2. Like I have to say, I have to say I enjoyed this better than Luke Cage season 2, and I really like Jessica Jones season 2, but I feel like I enjoyed this season more.
Yeah, I enjoyed the season too. And Davos, I thought there would never be a outside of Wilson Fisk, obviously. I feel like that there were never going to be a more violent or brutal protagonist than Kilgrave.
He was
Davos
fucking
topped him.
brutal. He
Davos
was
topped
brutal. Bro, he was literally going door to door and taking people out. Yo, bro, that one fight when it was trying to escape the little center, and the one fight he had with the leader in like the kitchen, whatever.
Oh my god.
Yo, they didn't show it, but he took his head off.
He did. Yeah,
he literally fatality that dude.
It was
like I was like, yo, Davos literally don't give a
he really don't
taking
care, bro.
Everybody out. that was wild, bro. That was wild.
And he's still alive too.
But this is what I wanted to see from Iron Fist. Iron Fist is a martial arts character. I want to see a martial arts show. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to see a crappy martial arts show. I want to see a really good martial arts show. That's what separates this show from everybody else. Yes, Daredevil has martial arts in him, but if you think about it, it's really only Daredevil with the martial arts. If you take the hand out, it's only really Daredevil. But in Iron Fist, everybody needs to have martial arts
right, yeah.
because it's Iron Fist. So I love that. About the show. It really, like, I wish we would have got this in season 1, but we did it. It's fine.
This is my season 1.
Yes, absolutely. I don't even know. Matter of fact, I don't even know what I'm talking about. This season 1 of Iron Fist we just watched was just fantastic, bro. Man, it was great, fantastic.
Man. I can't believe I was blown away because when you told me like stuff was much better, I was like, all right, if Carmine's saying this, I know for sure it gotta be much better. So when I watched
you know how much I hated the other. Oh my god.
Yeah, for you to hate the first season that much and then turn around in this one, I'm like, all right, like if he's saying it, then I gotta see it because if he's not just gonna.
Bro,
say
I was invested, bro. I thought it was gonna be like Luke Cage season 2 for me, bro. Like where I was gonna watch the first 3 episodes and then not watch another episode for like 4 days. 4 days later, it really took me a while to finish Luke Cage season 2, bro. I finished Iron Fist in a day. Yeah, like I finished in a day because I was that invested. I was like, yo, I'm banging these out because I was so invested, bro. I didn't want to go to sleep. I wanted to stay up.
I tried to do that
finish
too.
Watching it.
I fell asleep on like episode 2, not because the show was boring, it's because it was late at night. But whoever wrote and produced and directed this show, man, good job, man. Yep. I don't know what y'all did. It has some stuff in there that wasn't okay, but man, this is like I think the best you can get right now with Iron Fist.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It has some stuff. It has some nitpicky stuff, but I'm not gonna even mention it because that's what this show deserves. That's what the show deserves.
Yeah.
Forget all. I already said a negative. It wasn't a really big. It wasn't a glaring negative or anything. It was just something that was there. You can't really ignore it because it's a part of the character. So, but forget that. Forget that aside. This season was great. It was really, really good. I enjoyed it. Now I'll put you on the spot. Well, give me a rating out of 10.
I gotta give it a. Ooh, that's tough. I gotta give it. I'm gonna give it a 9, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. It's up there. I'm okay. Sorry. It's I would say my top 3 or top 4 seasons in the Netflix series from Marvel.
Okay,
I gotta put it up there, bro.
So I'm gonna let you guys know. Iron Fist season 1 for me, it was like a 2 out of 10.
Trash out of trash.
And this season of Iron Fist, I would have to say I give it a 6. Like I give it a 9. Yeah. I will give it a 9 too because I really, really enjoy it. This season of Iron Fist was fantastic to me. I really enjoyed it and great job by everyone involved. Y'all stepped your game up. Great job to the showrunner. Awesome.
Thank you guys for listening. Please subscribe, like I said, comment, share, let us know what you guys think, good or bad. We talk to everybody and we appreciate all you guys who are supporting us in every way you guys are doing it, liking or whatever. You guys have a good day. Peace.